What's this?
Hello, welcome to the Phreak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I start up my first look mini-series on Wayward. It's by Unlok, and it is currently in Steam Early Access. And I have to say that I have actually been a fan of this game and have wanted to play it since it released into Early Access. And I'm super glad that I finally have my hands on it and I'm ready to showcase it to all of you and play it for the very first time. Now, I've had this over the weekend. I wanted to play it, and I decided that I was going to let you guys actually get my true first look at the game. So yeah, I've decided to deny myself just so you guys get a better first impressions, first look video. Anyway, I'm going to do a mini series because I think this game's going to have a lot of depth and everything else to it, and I want to play it. So there you have it. Anyhow, this did release into Steam Early Access back in April 22nd, 2016, and right now we're currently in Wayward Beta 2.1.1. And there is one other thing I want to make you guys aware of before we hop in and get started. If you guys have Windows 7, you're going to have to run this game as administrator. If you do not do so, it might not launch. What happens when you don't do this, and I believe it's not everybody on Windows 7, but maybe it is, I don't know. Anyway, you're going to double-click the icon or hit play or whatever from Steam, and it's going to launch the game, say it's running, but you'll never get this screen. And you'll have to eventually go into your task manager and actually close down the game because it's going to continue to run but never actually come up. Once you put it into run as administrator mode, it should be working fine. All that being said, let's begin, shall we? Generating world. I'm pretty excited, guys and gals. I don't know what to expect exactly, but either way, I'm super happy and ready to go. Alright, so here we are. If I recall correctly, or if I am not wrong, nothing's happening until we start moving, and then it's only when we move. It's a turn-based strategy survival type game, if I'm not wrong, but we'll see. It's very possible I am wrong. Alright, starter quest. Welcome. If you're new to Wayward, this starter quest can help you survive this harsh world by teaching you some of the mechanics of the game. Press J to reopen or close this window. If you don't want help, simply close this window. Otherwise, click Complete Quest to start your very first quest. I don't need help. No, I do want help, guys. I was kidding. Alright, whoops. Alright, so apparently you can move around with W, A, S, and D. I think you can also click your mouse. Yeah, it looks like you can change your facing. And you can see stuff by right-clicking. And you can even move by clicking. Alright, that's cool. Alright, let's take a look around. Looks like we have our health up here. We have our stamina. We have metabolism / dehydration. And hunger. All things that we're going to have to take care of. It looks like this is our weight, our current attack and defense, and I don't know what that is. Maybe how many things we've murdered? I don't know. A lot of little icons up here. I don't know what they do just yet, but we'll figure it out. It looks like it's all going to be kind of the same. What does X do? Skills. Anatomy, 0%. We're not very skillful, apparently. Alright, over here we have our inventory. A tattered shirt, tattered pants, a leaf bedroll, provisional bed with poor insulation and scratchy half-dried leaves. Used for sleeping or resting. Well, that sounds comfortable. Let's put that up here. We can plant roots, or we have plant roots. We actually have them. We have grass blades. We have some shale. We have a bone. Well, that's kind of weird. Fine. We have twigs, white mushrooms, plant roots. Again, we have water skin of a desalinated water. Like salinated, I guess, maybe like saline. Maybe it removed the salt. I'm not sure. A stone axe and a bow. Apparently we have a bow. Cool. I don't know if we need to have arrows with it. It says you can shoot arrows with the item. It doesn't say if we actually need arrows separately. Then we'll figure it out. Alright, let's complete quest. Gear up. Walking around barehanded can lead to trouble. Equip yourself with a tool or weapon. You can open your equipment window by pressing E or by clicking the equipment icon at the top of the screen. E. Ooh, okay. Left-clicking an item in your inventory will bring up that item's menu, allowing you to equip from there if it can be equipped or to perform the item's various tasks. Hovering over items in your inventory will give you more information on them. Alternatively, you can drag an item with equip held in its description from your inventory into either the left or right hand in your equipment window. Equip an item. Alright, well let's bring the stone axe into play here. There we go. Held items. Your left and right hand equipment slots are interchangeable. You can equip 2 weapons, 2 tools, 2 shields, or any combination in between. Be careful of damaging useful equipment such as torches or shields while gathering or attacking. Make sure to always equip another weapon or tool in the other hand if you want to use it to attack or gather over damaging an equipped torch. You can attack with both hands in combat, so it's important to equip both your hands if possible. Cool. Alright, let's complete the quest. Alright, resource gathering. Now that you have something equipped, try gathering from trees and rocks to get the following resources. Gathering without a tool can hurt your hands, so make sure to keep replacing them as needed. It may take a few tries to get the proper resources, so don't give up. It says there's 1 of 2. Is there a way to advance that? No? What if I hit J and J again? No? Okay. Alright, so we gotta find trees. It doesn't look like there's a... Oh, there's a tree. So it doesn't look like there's a lot of trees. We're on like a sandy beach or a desert or something. Alright. So what if you just walk into it, apparently you start doing that. Hey, my lumberjacking skill is raised. Oh, snap. So yeah, okay, cool. I like that a lot. Oh, we're getting whatever this is. Malignity. Malignity. Going to murder the tree. You cannot stop me. Alright, so we've done that. I gotta collect some stones, huh? Oh, looks like there's some stones back this way. Oh, it also looks like there's a spider over there that I don't want to have anything to do with. Alright, we're gonna try to chop down this. I've gathered a large rock and some stones, okay. Ooh, we went up 1 in health. I guess we're slowly healing. And there we are. We got some more rock. Alright, we're going to complete the quest. There are different environments in Wayward, some harsher than others. If you are in a desert, you may have to venture north-northeast to find different resources. You may even have to venture across large bodies of water. Find a lush green forest and gather branches from trees. Find large rocks on the ground, or by gathering them from gray-colored mountainsides. Okay. We gotta collect a branch now. There it is. Alright, complete quest. Doodads. Doodads are considered objects attached to the ground like plants. Piles of rocks, mushrooms, campfires, and more. There's a few ways to collect them. The easiest way to do this is to use the actions menu, which you can bring up with Q. If you are facing the object, not under you, you will get the collect object option in your actions menu. Okay. That seems legit. What is that? A sapling. Can I collect that? Ooh, sweet, I did it. Gathering resources with your hands is difficult and harmful. Try equipping or using a tool to eliminate the chance of injury. If you are mining or lumberjacking, your weapon's attack value will also help you gather items faster. Blunt attack weapons will help you gather faster while mining, while slashing weapons will help you gather faster while lumberjacking. Good to know. Good to know. Ooh, we got like an epic branch. That thing's amazing. Look at that. That's exceptional. I don't know what it does specifically for us, but hey, it's shiny and purple. Okay, next up, complete quest. Crafting. In order to survive, you will need to craft new items from the resources you gather. Press C to open the crafting window. Ta-da! Cool. It will show you what you can make from the items in your inventory. Start by making a sharp rock, which is used in many crafting recipes. Not every attempt to craft is an item is successful. And the chance of success depends on the skill level of the item against your crafting skills. If your crafting menu is too small, you can adjust the size and position by dragging it around or dragging the corners to resize. Cool, really. Oh, that's pretty neat. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Well, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Something like that. Alright, they want us to craft a rock, and we've done it. Okay, your skill in stone crafting is increased to 1%. Cool. Crafting is simple, but has many rules. When hovering over an item in the crafting window, you will see which items will be used in the craft through a highlighted border that will appear around items in your inventory. You will also notice that you will use the first instance of a required item. Simply drag around the order of the item in your inventory, or use the sort to use different items in the craft. Using items in a craft that have lower durability will affect the crafted item's durability. Additionally, using remarkable, exceptional, or legendary items in a craft increases your chances to craft such an item. Decayable items such as food also gain decay bonuses from using higher quality items in the craft. You can find new crafting recipes by gathering the required items in your inventory and by finding old instructional scrolls. Cool. Alright, we have done that. Now on to dismantling. Not all items are crafted. Some are dismantled from other items. A branch, for example, can be dismantled into twigs, leaves, stripped bark, or a wooden pole. And a wooden pole, apparently. A wealth of resources hovering over items in your inventory can show which items can be dismantled and can be actioned in the items menu by clicking dismantled. Dismantle an item. I'm going to go with a log. We get tree bark, a wooden pole, a wooden pole, a wooden pole, a wooden pole, and a wooden pole. Who knew that would be a thing? So we left click and we dismantle. Yay! We got all those things. Cool. Complete quest. Starter quest, hunting. When crafting knowledge with crafting knowledge under your belt, it's time to learn another important survival lesson, hunting. Equip 2 weapons or tools in both your left and right hands. It's time to catch and cook some dinner. Alright, well, I think I'm going to want to have an actual weapon. Can I equip a bow into my hand? Can I craft arrows? Is that a thing? Like, we have that. We have stone spear. We have a wooden spear. Do we actually have anything with arrows? Wait, a stone arrowhead. That's interesting. So I've crafted that. Can I craft a stone arrow, or some sort of arrow now? I'm not seeing it. I might have to do something more to do that. Huh. Well, that's fine. Well, I guess I want to make something that's fairly decent. What is this? Slashing attack. You know, the stone axe actually isn't bad. Maybe I can just craft... Oh, I need a string. Darn it. A bone pole. What does that do? Interesting. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to put this here, and that's going to be my weapons. Uh-oh. That spider came back after me. Is it a good idea to fight a spider? I think spiders are probably not something I want to fight. At least not right away. He seems quite determined to kill me, though. Alright, that is a snake. That also appears like something I probably don't want to face. I seem to be quite angry that I'm alive. Doodads. Doodads are considered objects attached to the... We already read this. Thanks for that, I guess. It's interesting. A raw cod. Alright. Now that you are ready for battle, find a creature with meat and slay it. You can carve its corpse after dealing with the final blow using a sharpened item while facing it by using carve from the items menu. You can also equip or simply quick slot it and use a hotkey to quickly carve or use the default its ability. That's weird. Creatures with some form of raw meat include rats, giant rats, spiders, chickens, rabbits, and more. Huh. Okay. Well, this is a cod. Can we kill the cod? Did I catch it? What did I do with it? Well, I got something with meat. The spider's making me super nervous. The thing is really mad at me. Alright, I'm gonna chill over here on this island. Alright, well, we did our quest there, so let's complete the quest. Alright, starter quest. Fire starter. You will need to start a fire to cook the raw meat if you want to eat it safely. Your first order of business is to craft the materials used to create your fire-making device. Find the wooden pole entry in your crafting window and craft 2 of them. And I already have several of those, so I don't have to do that. At this point, you will have unlocked a new crafting recipe called Hand Drill, a primitive and easy-to-craft device that makes fire. You unlock new crafting recipes by having one of each required item in your inventory. Go ahead and craft it. The hand drill. Alright. All crafts in Wayward have a skill level associated with them. Hovering over each craft will reveal the item's craft skill level. These levels, going from easiest to hardest, are simple, intermediate, advanced, and expert. Trying to craft an item with a higher skill level than your own crafting skill can sometimes result in failure. Your chance to successfully craft the item raises as your skills increase. If the item's skill level appears in orange, you will have a lower chance of success for crafting that item. Alright, well, we failed. We failed again. And then we were successful. Alright, sweet. Next up, the final items needed to start a fire are tinder and kindling. Gather the resources needed to craft both. Logs can come from gathering a tree completely or finding one with no leaves. Alright, let's complete the quest. We have all those things. With the resources from the previous quest, you should now have what you need to craft some tinder and kindling. Kindling and tinder. Alright, campfire. Number 1. You could technically start a fire at this moment, but to make a proper enclosed fire source, you will want to make a campfire. You'll need quite a few rocks for this endeavor. We have to collect more rocks and try to avoid that dumb spider. Hopefully not drown. There's some sort of fish in the water that I want to murder. Come here, fishy, fishy. Did I get him? Apparently I can't do it while I'm underwater. Alright, that's cool. So we have to gather up some rocks, apparently. And we have done so. Cool. I'm gonna go hide in here. This seems like a totally not dangerous thing to do at all. Alright. Campfire. With all the rocks from the last quest, you will now be able to craft a campfire. Alright, craft a campfire. It's right there. I failed to craft the campfire. We'll try it again. I failed again. There it is. Nope, stamina replenishment. You are getting exhausted. Sleep or rest until using a bedroll or hammock to regenerate stamina. You can also rest by going into the action menu and selecting rest. However, resting with an item will produce much better regenerative effects. Rest is different from sleep in that you will only ever rest until your stamina is maxed out. Alternatively, you may hold the spacebar or click your character to skip turns. I'm just going to hold the spacebar here for a second, guys. Let's see, was that enough? Oh, ooh, we hurt ourselves, exhausting ourselves. Alright, well, I guess we're going to use our bedroll. We are resting, and I guess we can rest again. Cool, and what do we have here? A large rock. Hey, we did it! We crafted our campfire. Sweet. Alright, with some items you will be able to build them and temporarily affix them to the world. These objects that are attached and placed on tiles are called doodads. Clicking on the campfire in your inventory, it will give you the option to build it. Do so now while facing a valid tile, rather, not title, but a tile. Alright, let's build it. Sweet. Fire! With your hand drill, select the Start Fire option from the items menu while facing the campfire. Doing so will create a fire contained inside of it. You don't always get lucky with making a fire at low camping skill. It's possible that you may need to regather and craft some more tinder and kindling if you fail too many times. Good to know. I'm going to actually put this up here. See if this actually works. I failed to start a fire. I have started a fire. I'm a hero. Alright, stoking the fire. Your fire could probably use more fuel as well. To add fuel to the fire, click an item and choose the Stoke Fire action. This action is available on many items including logs, branches, and more. You can check the status of the A by right-clicking on it or by using Inspect from the Actions menu while facing it. Be careful not to step on the fire by right-clicking on it. My doodad is on the verge of breaking. Well, that doesn't sound good. Stoke fire. The fire is raging, though. Alright, cool. Alright, good cooking. Now that you have a proper fire going, you can cook the meat. The craft recipe will be unlocked for the cooked form of this meat. You can even eat it after you're done if you are hungry, or save it for later. Alright, collect a skewer, we already have one, and craft a cooked meat item. Cooked cod. There it is. Drinkable water. Are you a bit parched? I certainly am. Time to think about water desalination, or removing the salt. For turning seawater into drinkable clean water. First, you'll need to make a water skin to hold this water. Collect a needle by either finding cactus needles, carving a cactus, or by progressively sharpening down bones via crafting. Bone to bone pole to sharpened bone to bone needle. Huh. Interesting. But I'm using my bone as a weapon, so let's go see if we can find a cactus. Do I want to leave the fire there? Should I pick it back up? Is that a thing I can do? Oops, I burned myself. You have been burned. These lasting injuries and pain can be caused by stepping in an open flame without protection, or possibly other sources. Pouring liquid on yourself will soothe the injuries and the pain. Alternatively, you can also take a swim in deep water. Keep swimming until the effect subsides. Being burned will stop you from generating health and can last a while if untreated. It burns! Get into deep water. Oh, that was painful and unsatisfying. Let's not do that again. Alright, so where do you guys think a cactus would be? And also, we probably need to do battle with somebody at some point. If we rest, what do you guys think? If we rest... Can we actually sleep? Is that a thing we can do as well? So I would be a pretty big fan of being able to kill like a giant rat. So I have my assumptions that we are not going to do well in the giant rat killing category. Also, finding the giant rat to kill is seeming to be a little bit difficult. Hey, there's a mushroom over here. Alright, we're going to collect object. Hey, what happened? You hurt your hands by gathering with no tool. Well, that's interesting and stupid. I say stupid, I don't actually mean... What kind of tool would we have needed? Because I did have a tool. But I suppose I didn't have two tools. Well, I didn't hurt myself that time with our botany going up. Hulk smash! Ooh, what's that? That looks shiny. What is it? It's an egg. I wonder if that's good or bad. Pick up item. Hey, we picked up an egg. Inspect. See a tree with fungus. Gather. One of your tools, weapons, or armor is close to breaking from overuse. If you can't find or craft an item... If you can't find or craft an item to repair it, you will have to replace it soon. How do I do that? How do I repair it? Crush, falling rocks, a hand drill, kindling, a sharp rock. A bow drill. It's not the same as the hand drill, is it? No, it's not. What does this thing do? Start fire. A fire making camping requires a bow and a hand drill. Huh. So that's actually a little bit better than... Okay, I got it. A fire plow. A fire making device that uses a stick and a groove. Ah, okay. So you have multiple ways to do the same thing. That's kind of neat. I was unable to craft due to lack of skill. Hey, I crafted a wooden spear. Alright. So we have ourselves our first real weapon, I guess. And now I can craft down or do something with the bone here. I can... What was I supposed to do with it? craft the bone down from that to a bone pole. Okay, and then from a bone pole to a sharpened bone to a bone needle. There it is. Yeah, I'm a superhero. Alright, complete the quest. Alright, what do we need to do now? Cordage. A very common resource for making many items in Wayward is string. By combining two items that are considered cordage, you can craft string. The cordage group is very diverse and includes things such as stripped bark, dismantled from branches, plant roots, seaweed, and many more. See if you can find 4 of them. I already have 4 of them. That's interesting. I didn't. Oh, they had strings right there. I'm dumb and blind. It's fine. Alright. With string and the needle, you'll be able to sew the water skin together. Combine the 4 cordage items together to create string. Alright, we have to craft 2 string. That's cool. Oh no, what did I do? Huh. Alright, so I crafted 1 string, right? And I made a snare accidentally. Can I dismantle the snare? Disassemble. Okay, I did it. Alright, there we go. Complete quest. Smooth rocks. Smooth rocks can either be found naturally from mining rock or from using a combination of a sharpened rock and a large rock to smooth it out via the crafting window. With 2 smooth rocks, you'll be able to craft a grinding device. Cool. Oh, and we broke our spear. Well, that's disappointing. Well, can I craft myself an axe? Like another stone axe? Yeah, I can. Woohoo! Alright, let's put our stone axe down here. Alright, well, we haven't found any... Oh, there was a snake over there. I saw it. That thing is probably hunting me. I would like to avoid getting eaten by a snake if I can. Alright, we are overweighted, but we're going to do some cool stuff here. We're going to actually go and we're going to disassemble. Dismantle, rather. Not disassemble, but dismantle some of these logs that we have here. And I don't know if that's actually going to lower our weight, but I'd like to think that it would. And it looks like it did. Yeah, encumbered. You are carrying quite a few items, enough to slow down your movement and reduce stamina regeneration. Pack on any more weight and you'll be fully overburdened and begin to take damage while trying to move. You can drop items from your inventory by right-clicking through the items menu or by dragging and dropping them onto the game screen. Cool. Alright, we're going to chill over here now, and I'm going to try to craft a smooth rock. And I guess a sharp rock, which we failed at. There we go. And another smooth rock. There we go. We're heroes. Alright, let's take a look at our skills. And we're about out of time as well. Alright, anatomy is there, botany is there, camping, cooking, lumberjacking, mining, mycology? I'm not even sure what that is. Stone crafting, swimming, and tinkering. And you guys may hear my vicious beagle wannabe dog in the background making horrible sounds. She is quite ferocious. You should be all very afraid. Alright. Grinding materials. You're going to need some material for that water skin. The perfect material is tanned leather. You need to find. You'll need to make something to grind your tanning with. Okay. 2 smooth rocks should do the trick. After you craft the mortar and pestle, you can grind down tree bark into tannin. This special powder can tan the leather for the water skin. Huh. Okay. Craft a mortar and pestle. Okay. And craft tannin. Cool. Complete quest. Hunt for leather. Venture forth and find a creature with leather hide. Creatures with leather hides includes giant rats, rabbits, grey wolves, and bears. Be very careful with the latter 2. Grey wolves and bears, okay. You may have to improve your combat skills or craft armor if these prove to be too much for you. Never be afraid to run from a losing battle. Carve its corpse to gather the leather hide. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to break off the episode right here. I hope you guys had some fun. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share it. I will continue on with my learning of the game and playing around, and hopefully we get through this. I'm a little bit more familiar with it, and we can adventure without having to do so much reading. But again, this helps you guys out. If you guys decide to grab the game, you can be like, oh, I already know what's going on because Bumpy went through all this stuff with me. And then you just hop in, start playing, and enjoy. Anyway, if you guys want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, any of that wonderful fun stuff, down below in the description of the video will be links to all of it. And I guess I will see you guys next time with more Wayward. Until then, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Phreak Show, and I will see you later.